experience, this fella gets the edge. If it's hunger, well, you never know. Stuart Hall might just have the edge as well. And fascinatingly, both of them are absolutely 100% convinced that they cannot lose this fight. Well, somebody's going to be disappointed tonight. Which one will it be?
Now, this is a terrific battle. We've been speaking about this all through last season. We knew these guys were on a collision course, both been in tremendous battles, so we really expect a classic tonight. And it started off at a pace. Nice little jab from McDonnell. Good left hook from McDonnell. Not much difference in their height, but I think McDonnell uses his height a little bit more than Hall. He stands taller and uses the full length of his jab, whereas Hall likes to get a little bit closer to get his punches off, and that might be a problem for Hall.
Both these guys, of course, have beaten Ian Napper. McDonnell considered by many fortunate to get the decision over Napper for the British title, and then Hall just more or less wore him down as he retired with heat exhaustion, and Hall has landed a decent right hand, and that got everybody excited. That's made the trip down from Darlington. But listening to Ian Napper, who's been in with both these fellas, and he couldn't pick a winner. It really is that kind of fight.
Well, that was a crisp little right hand from Hall, and it had an effect on McDonnell. McDonnell was hurt in the early rounds against Jamoy as well. There's nothing wrong with his chin, and due to his fitness, that one caught him high, but due to his fitness, he throws the effects. So, real hot start to this one. All right, right hand again from Hall.
And that forced a backward step. McDonnell felt that one. But then landed a decent little left hook himself, and it's off to a fast start. And the Hall camp will be very encouraged that a couple of big shots have landed already. Hall well out of range there. McDonnell looks to try and use that speed. But Hall was saying he doesn't respect, maybe that's not quite the word, but he doesn't fear McDonnell's power, and that he can walk right through anything McDonnell's got to give him, and that he'll cut him down and slowly wear him down.
A good right hand from McDonnell. I mean, Hall has landed the punches you remember in the opening round, but it hasn't landed an awful lot of them, not much to split them. As McDonnell just been a little bit busier at that long range with the jab. There he goes again with the jab. Hall wants to get close. I don't feel he got close often enough in the opener. But close round, as we would expect.
Good little shots right on the bell from Jamie McDonnell. Lovely uppercut.
It's a move. Brilliant work.
Well, they're saying in the McDonnell corner, speed is the key here.
Yep, well, very quick at long range. That was the right hand. We saw the immediate reaction, which he was immediately forced on to the defensive, and that's what we don't see an awful lot of from Stuart Hall, the body shots, whereas McDonnell throws a lot of body punches.
Round two of this 12-rounder with 3 titles on the line. Well, let's see if there's been any movement in the field. Well, Hall has come in just a little bit after that first round. But no significant movement in the market.
You know, McDonnell is good. He's committing himself with the jab, but if the jab misses, he's pulling that chin straight back again. So his concentration is good. He's trying to make full use of that left jab. Just slightly out of range with most of them in this round.
Good combination again from McDonnell. He drew Hall in, and Hall soaked it up.
See, I think Hall is trying to get his feet close to land the strong punches, where maybe he should be thinking of just finding the target. Do not be outworked, because there's always that danger. That's that right hand again.
Yeah, that one got through. And good shots again from Hall. McDonnell responding, but I'm not sure that McDonnell wants to be taking too many more of these right hands.
Yeah, McDonnell a little bit more reckless in the second round here, still using the jab well.
Well, very, very early days, Jim, but from what we've seen so far, they're both there to be hit. And on that basis, you might just start to lean towards Hall, as he's the bigger puncher of the two.
Yeah, but I think McDonnell's still using the range well. They're just keeping himself on the edge of range. But good stuff here again from Hall. A solid look about his work in this round. Another round so far. Not easy to split them in the first couple of minutes. Maybe a lot of McDonnell's work a little bit out of range. Raising the tempo now, Hall, threatening, forcing, making McDonnell work, making him move.
And this is what Hall said he wanted. He wanted to be able to walk through and determine the tempo, dictate the pace. And Mike Marsden, Stuart Hall's trainer, was saying, we haven't done anything different for this fight. We have prepared Stuart Hall as we always would. They don't feel that they've needed to make any significant adjustment for the threat that McDonnell brings.
McDonnell's still looking just a little bit quicker than Hall, but I think a big percentage of his punches in this round have been a little bit out of range.
Well, it's ebbing and flowing, isn't it? It really is. Everything we were hoping it would be so far. Mauritius tomorrow, whatever the result here, and they're going to get married when they're out there as well. So our best wishes to the happy couple. Will they be celebrating by counting their belts? Round three of this bantamweight battle. 3 belts on the line. British, Commonwealth, European. McDonnell has a top 10 ranking with the WBC as well. If Hall can take his belts, he may well be able to take that ranking as well and put himself in line for a potential world shot somewhere down the road. But first, business is business, and Hall is unloading.
Yeah, Hall is the one who's happier to be there. McDonnell looking to spoil a little bit to get himself out of there. Big punches exchanged from both men then. A good response from McDonnell.
It's a great response. But how much power has he got though, McDonnell? Can he force Hall backwards? If Hall can take these shots, that's not a good sign for McDonnell, because he landed a couple of beauties there.
Yeah, but Hall trying to bring that right hand into play as often as he possibly can now. Looking for the power.
Decent response from McDonnell. It's been a little battle so far that you think one guy is starting to get on top, and the moment you think that, the other guy comes back with something. There's just nothing to choose between them as this battle goes on between them. Hall looking to establish his power, McDonnell looking to work with his speed, and neither man can take control of this one.
McDonnell losing his balance a little bit as he throws the jab there, falling into it. Hall keeping his boxing together nice and tightly.
Getting through again. When they do exchange, it's Hall that's coming off the better.
Yep, another nice little exchange with the better work, as you say, coming from Hall. See, he's getting into range there now. He's getting a little bit closer, and the short punches are finding the target.
That's better from McDonnell, getting out of range, but struggling to find anything from Hall. The crowd goes crazy, but most of that work was wasted.
Yep, McDonnell responding then because he was forced to do. But there's some good work here from Stuart Hall.
That one connected, big right hand. But again, nothing seems to have shaken Hall in the slightest so far.
No, he's not been able to stop that march forward in this round of Stuart Hall. He's looked impressive. Another round where not an awful lot to split them punch-wise, but I've liked the work of Hall for most of it. Good response there from McDonnell.
So,
I forgot it.
So, when he comes.
Mike Marsden issuing his words.
Yeah, we're both landing punches there, but Hall was the one who wanted to pick it up again, stay there, whereas McDonnell was quite happy to get himself out of there. Good solid right hand. Maybe the better quality shots in that round coming from Stuart Hall.
Round 4. This one is flying by, as we thought it would. Little exchange of jabs. Both of them still trying to establish authority in there, and neither man getting it. But Hall is now starting to shorten in the market. The punters like what they see of the underdog here. Or underdog only marginally anyway.
I wonder if the fact that McDonnell doesn't have the power to keep Hall away, will that be a factor in this, because it really is a march forward for Hall, letting the punches go again.
And Hall, you get the impression, is the kind of fighter that would just go all night.
McDonnell's punches just falling short again there.
And Hall getting through again. Yeah, because McDonnell's got a problem. He doesn't want to get in too close because he runs the risk of getting caught. And as you say, because of that, he's out of range.
I think there's a solid look about Stuart Hall at the moment. This is the kind of fight we would have dreamed about. That was good. Though he's been one for a low shot.
But he got a lovely little right uppercut in there as well, McDonnell. This is a good little spell.
Yeah, but he's taking punches as he comes. I mean, this is nip and tuck again.
Ironic cheers there as Hall missed by a country mile. Caught him again. Nice little right cross. And he's landing some decent shots in, McDonnell, and Hall needs a response, because this is a much better little spell for the European and Commonwealth champion.
McDonnell has really been forced to work at the moment. He's doing it, but he's been forced to do that. I wonder if the heat will be a factor tonight as well.
Well, it certainly was when Hall beat Ian Napper. It was a sweltering night. Hall withstood that very easily. He seemed to.
Well, McDonnell getting the jab working now. Stuart Hall has just slowed down a little bit here in the last minute of this round.
It's been a decent round for McDonnell. Really has landed pretty well.
Yeah, but he's keeping on the move, so he's not really taking anything cleanly. A good jab from him.
I bet the odds have switched again after this round. It really is that kind of fight, isn't it? It's just seesawing one way, then the other.
Yeah, McDonnell using the jab well now. Stuart Hall has just stepped up, not the same intensity in the last half of this round. McDonnell finding the space and a little bit of time.
And Hall
just to keep on the move. Good stuff.
McDonnell's best round by far, and these fans know it. McDonnell.
Yep, and he was forced to work all the way through, but what a response. I wonder if the fact that he has ground a couple of victories out over the 12-round distance, which Stuart Hall has never done, if that will also be a factor. But